Yeah, I don't believe in toxic relationships. That whole staying married thing, because of these vows and stuff, I think that's that was of a time, but I think that whole thing is decaying now. It's like a decaying building. It's like a building that's falling apart. The structure is falling apart, and people are running out. Running out of an abandoned building that's about to fall down. It's like that. It's just the whole structure of marriage, the whole construct is just, it's not what it was, and I don't know, maybe it never was going to work, you know what I mean? It was never going to stay standing. I don't see myself ever getting married, Do you think we were supposed to get married? Do you think like the way male and female, the way, I think the construct of marriage, of this thing of like, I don't mean marriage between two souls. I mean like marriage like in a church and put on a ring and marriage by law. Do you think that I mean, I don't think it works. I think, like I said, it's decaying. I think people are just following a construct. I think it's the thing to do. It's, it's what your parents did, or it's what, it's the norm, isn't it? To get married to somebody and have children and settle down, the whole nine. And society has it, if you're not doing it, you're not following convention, you're not following this construct that's been for however long, So it just, I don't know, I just don't think it works. I think people make it work, they stay together because they've made those vows to do that, and they honor them, and they stay together even when it's not working, even when it's just falling apart at the seams, and it's all crashing down bit by bit. There may come a time where marriage is not a thing anymore, like where people just don't even bother anymore. They don't get married because it's just changed. It just evolved into some other thing where people don't even respect marriage anymore to actually even do it. It just fizzles out. Like the idea of going and getting married just fizzles out. No one does it anymore. Like no one really, like I don't know, phone cards or something that's come like kind of obsolete. It's the thing to do. That's why they got married after being together 14 years. I don't know, what do I know? But I just think it's definitely a construct that is collapsing and everyone's running out of it. And that's what I see it as, like it's people are not valuing marriage the way they did before. They're like, fuck, let's get out of here. Let's not even go in here in the first place. Like, it's just this whole thing of that's falling down, and people are just getting out as quick as they can. And soon it's going to be no more. It's going to just crumble to nothing, and no one's even going to, I mean, people don't value marriage. People don't value these vows they're taking, I mean, not get me wrong, there's plenty of people that do, but there's so many that don't, They get married and they're fucking like, looking for someone to sleep with and have a relationship with while they're in a relationship with their partner. They don't respect the vows. I haven't seen enough of a positive image of marriage to say I want to do that one day. Like, as I've got older and seen more, and my eyes are more opened, and I've seen relationships and how they work and all the things that go on behind the scenes and behind people's backs. I just I just don't like subscribe to that. The idea that I will be married, I don't see it for myself. I've just not been exposed to it. I mean, there's people that are together and have stayed together, but I just don't know them like that. I've just not been exposed to it to the degree where I can say, yeah, I want to be like that one day. I just haven't had enough positive examples in my life. Marriage is I don't know. It's a myth to me. I think the marriage starts way before any decisions to go to a church and buy a dress and get a ring and announce it to family, all that stuff. I think the marriage, or should at least, start way before that. That's how I feel.